Fabulous. Go ahead and start.
Okay, so
Ahmed here is at the end of his 6-week rotation, so he's going to do some manipulations on me and see what he's learned, and I'll kind of talk him through some stuff. So go ahead. What do you want to do first?
okay, well, first I just want to normally assess how you rotate your head and from left to right,
Okay.
and just observe first, see if there's any pain, and then see your limits.
Okay.
So I guess I would first ask you to turn to your right.
Okay.
And any pain?
Nope.
Okay. Can you turn to your left?
Yep.
Any pain?
Nope.
Okay, and then I would ask you to do some flexion. So I would ask you to lean forward, see if there's any pain or any stress points.
Nope.
What about if you extend and lean back? None of that?
Nope.
All right, and then I think I would try it and apply some pressure.
Don't do that when I'm standing, though. That's
Okay.
always something you want to do when you're laying, so move to the spine next while I'm
Okay.
standing up.
So another thing I want to do is I want to check and find your posterior superior iliac crest.
Start up and then
Okay.
work your way down. So so go ahead and find my spinous process,
Here.
and then go a little bit lateral
Okay.
to the transverse process there. And now you're just going to walk down my spine.
Okay. Any pain as I'm applying pressure?
No pain. You're just seeing if you feel any difference between the sides. And you should. When you get to, go up a little bit. When you get to right there, do you feel any difference between the sides?
No.
Does one side feel harder to you than the other?
No, not really.
You might feel it when I'm laying down. Okay, keep going and you can find the PSIS.
About right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to ask you, I'm going to apply light pressure, not
Yeah.
too much. And then
Okay.
I was going to ask you to, without bending your knees, if you could bend over.
Yeah.
And then I would naturally see which one moves up.
If one of them does. Does one of them move up?
I felt like the left one moved up a little bit.
Okay. I have an issue with my left hip, so that makes sense.
Oh, okay.
Okay, good. So then I would lay down. And then if you want, you can check my neck while I'm laying down. You don't need to, or you can go straight to my hip. It's personal preference.
Oh, okay. I guess I will check it just to, complete it. So first thing I guess I'm going to do is I'm going to ask you to bend your knees.
Check front hips first.
check
So
it.
your left hip is the problem hip. So find my ASIS. ASIS. Feel that bony prominence right
Yep.
there? Yep. So does this one seem like it's higher or lower?
It's looking lower.
Okay. So in that instance, you need to come on this side. So what do we do when it's lower?
So if it's lower, I would, I think I would have your leg hanging up. I mean, I would elevate it and try to push against it, correct?
So, nope, you're bringing my leg. So remember, it's opposite of what you think it is. If it's up, you're trying to push it down. If it's down, you're trying to bring it up.
Okay.
I've got shorts on, so I'm good.
Okay.
So you're going to feel under at L5. So take your hand and move under to L5. Right in there. Yep. And then you're going to take my leg and you're going to flex it. And you're going to move up until you feel it shift underneath your hand right there.
Okay.
And that's your stopping point.
I think I felt it right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Okay.
Good. And then you're going to resist my leg as I try and straighten it.
Okay.
Okay? So you should feel it under this hand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you're feeling.
Okay.
Now you're going to take it to the next barrier point.
Okay, so I'm gonna go a little bit further, push it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Any pain?
No.
Alright, can you resist me? Alright, I felt it.
Good.
Attention. Okay. And then I'll come back again.
And
a
you're
little
going to do
more.
one more.
Any pain?
Nope.
Alright, can you resist me? Okay, and now relax you.
It's not as much a problem in my hips as my hip flexor. So actually put your hand right here. I want you to feel something. So when I bring my hip here, do you hear that? Do you feel that?
Yeah, I
that
felt
is
a little
not in my hip. A lot of people mistake that as a hip problem. If the hip is clicking, it is most likely not an actual hip issue. It is a hip flexor issue. I have issues with this hip flexor for whatever reason. So
Okay.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's good.
So then go ahead and refill. So feel each of the ASISs. And now do they feel more even?
Better than before.
Okay. So if it doesn't completely fix it, it means it could be something going on in the back or the sacrum. So if you want, you can check my neck before you move and have me flip over. It's up to you.
Sure.
Or you can do it later.
Okay, I'll do that now.
Okay.
So I'll sit behind you and I'll tell you to relax your neck, even though it might be a natural thing to like hold it up on your own. So I would apply some.
So first, just check rotation. So I want you to feel how different it is to move a patient in rotation as opposed to a person standing. So you see how it's just easier to check rotation? Good.
Any pain?
Nope.
Let's see if it goes natural. Okay, I kind of felt like you turned to the left more.
Okay.
I think so, but.
There's a small restriction in my right side, so that's good that you felt that. So then remember, check side bending.
Okay, so like up to.
So
Any pain?
No.
Any pain?
Nope.
Okay, I see more flexion there.
So
as
now
well.
you're going to go to the transverse process on each side. Okay. and you're gonna try and do translation. So kind of pushing back and forth and seeing if it feels restricted. So it's very minute. So you're gonna take your fingers here and here, and so feel like that. So you feel how it feels a little restricted trying to push here, and it's here. It's because the problem is right there. So then you kind of walk down the neck and do that. So go ahead and, yep. So push back and forth like that. You're trying to push your transverse processes. A little more force.
Oh, more?
Yeah.
Any pain?
No. But that's where the restriction is, all on that right side there.
Oh, okay. So right here.
So if you want to fix it, you can.
Oh.
I'll show you one. So you would find the restricted spot on here. So you feel how that's kind of stuck on posterior here. So we're going to do muscle energy because that's the easiest thing to do. So you're going to take me to my position of basically discomfort where you don't want to move anymore. So you are going to rotate my head, keep your fingers on that spot there and push a little harder. So you see that's my restriction barrier, okay? And then you can kind of flex and extend and see which one feels worse. So extension feels worse. So this is my stopping point.
Oh, I see.
So I'm gonna try and push this way as you resist me from pushing, okay? And you'll feel it activate under this hand, okay?
Yep, I felt it pop.
Good, okay? You
Okay,
didn't feel it pop, nothing popped.
No, but like,
You just felt it move.
Yeah, that's all right.
So we're gonna turn a little bit more.
Any pain?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and
Can
turn
you
again.
resist?
Good.
Alright.
And then taking back to neutral.
And then go a little bit more.
And then, nope, you don't have to go back more. But now you can kind of feel and see if that feels better to you, okay?
I would say more even.
Good. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and flip over, and then you can feel my lumbar spine and see if you feel anything. Okay.
Okay, so I guess I'll start pop hitting from the lower ends.
Yep, you can start from top or bottom. It doesn't make a difference to you.
And if you feel any pain, just like call out.
No, I'm good. You tell me if you feel anything in that lumbar area. Is there anything you're noticing a difference between the sides?
A little bit.
Which side?
I feel like the right one
Yes.
is going in a little
Yep.
bit. Yeah.
Yep. So, what we're going to do in that instance is you're going to treat, and you treat the side up. So that means I'm going to lay towards you because this is the problem side. And so, remember how I told you you can check rotation of the spine?
So I'll technically do some of that pushing and see how
So
it
yep,
works.
you're gonna go here and here, and I want you to see. So go ahead and put your shoulder. So is it easier to move this way or easier to bring me forward? Which feels easier?
Bring you forward.
So then push here. So you're gonna, yep, that's just monitoring, and then I'm gonna try and push forward.
Yep. Can you resist me?
Yeah.
And then I'll let you relax, and I'll do a little bit more.
And then taking up the slack is basically what it's called. Good. And then we're gonna do that again. Good.
And then one more, and then I'll increase it a little bit more.
Yeah.
Can you resist me? Okay.
Good.
And then I would reassess.
Yep.
Right here.
It's still a little off. You can take your hand and leave it in that spot right there, and you're going to then take this leg and bring it up until you feel it get like kind of harder under, like up, straight up, until you feel your hand get harder under your hand. That's probably a little too far up right now, a little bit, like right there. And then I'm gonna try and pull down to the table. Okay? Feel that activate?
Yep.
Good. All right. Now bring my knee up more. Good.
Can you
Do
resist?
it again.
I do feel it.
Good.
And one more.
One more.
Oh.
Good. You can go ahead and reassess and see.
Okay, it sounds to feel the same to me.
Mm-hmm.
Left and right.
Good.
Okay, perfect. So, do you feel any pain here though, or any soreness?
It's a little bit sore, but that's okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Hand it, good stuff.